Welcome to today's Dashcam Diary of a Disabled before I run out of sunlight. It's getting to be dusk right now as the sun is about to set behind the mountains, and I'm on my way to California. So a quick little update to everybody. I have not posted all my EDC videos, so stay tuned. I will be posting many videos whenever I can. Hopefully I won't get copyright strike. But I'm on my way to stay in a hotel for like the next 5 days with my new boyfriend. I'm making it official. I got a rave bay on Friday night. I've known him for a while. He's part of my rave family. And for whatever reason, you know, I didn't expect it at all. Like I've said for a long time, I haven't been wanting to be in a relationship. Well, that was a long distance relationship, but it's not that bad. It is like 900 miles apart from each other. At least we have fellow rave members that are exactly halfway in between us. So if worse comes to worse, I've already told my rave fam that I want to come down to see them in Northern California. It seriously is like a difference of like 400 miles for one of us and 500 for the other. And it's like perfect. It's perfectly in between. So his name's Terry, and he's first generation American in his family. His mother does not speak English, so I don't know how that's going to go with the language barrier, but he has 4 sisters and a brother. He has kids already, like 16, 13, and 3. So at least he doesn't want any more kids, which is perfect for me. Perfect, because I'm not going to have kids with my problems. And, you know, my baggage is my medical problems. His baggage has brought previous, children. He pays child support on him. He sees his children once in a while. So he has to split his time on vacation between his children and I. And I understand that, and I'm not going to have a problem with that. Hopefully someday, if things pan out, if things do work out overall, maybe we'll live closer to each other, who knows, but, we're going to try and make this work. I'm excited. I've always been kind of fascinated by the dude. He doesn't post very much in our chat. We played Call of Duty together on accident, kind of. He threw out invites to everybody on his friends list, and I joined them. And his teammates didn't care for me that much because I don't play that type of mode, hardcore search and destroy. I just don't normally play it, so I'm not used to those maps. I'm not used to hardcore, and so it did. All of his friends eventually left it until just him and I were playing. Luckily, he keeps kind of late hours, so he can play his hardcore search and destroy. I can play some zombies with my buddy, and then maybe once we're done with our own modes, we can meet up in the middle and play something else in between. I talked to him about, why don't we start ranked? Why don't we do ranked play? Like, that would be cool. I would love to do ranked with him. That way we're starting something together, and, but if not, that's cool, we don't have to game together. He can have his gaming buddies, I can have my gaming friends. But it would be nice if he would play with my buddy and I. Like, that would be cool. Which he has done one time. He has played zombies with my buddy and I once on accident before he bought a new controller. So I'm super excited. I'm glad that I have a gaming boyfriend, a raving boyfriend, and both into tattoos. Like, these are all like very surface level things that we have in common. Like, as time goes on, we'll get to know more about each other's everything. He has already met my parents. I didn't tell my parents at the time that we were starting a thing, but I told them the next day, and my mom was like, "What? No." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Does he have any hair?" I'm like, "Yeah." So it's not that she got a bad first impression of him. She just, it's too early to tell from just that short conversation and meeting last night. But he's a gentleman. He is kind. He's not very patient, which he's going to have to learn a little bit of patience with me. But I need to learn to try and meet him halfway too. So it's all about compromise and give and take. You know, it's about a balance, and I hope we can stay chill. I'm really looking forward to the future with him and seeing what happens and seeing how things go. I got some really sweet messages before he passed out last night. He's warming my heart so much, so fast. I always fall so hard very fast. And it never works out. I'm praying and manifesting that it's going to work out better this time, because we are long distance. So if we can make it long distance and meet halfway once in a while, and you know, unfortunately I have to get a hotel every time I come down to see him. He's going to have to drive up to meet me sometimes. So he likes my dad in particular, because of my dad's Vietnam stories and being a lot more, with his background being Laos and Cambodian. You know, it's fascinating for him to hear, you know, a little bit about, you know, what happened at that time frame, that his parents probably evacuated around the same time, you know, and made it to America. I'm just extremely happy. I have butterflies in my stomach waiting to see him. I have like 200 miles to go, over 200 miles, it's like 230 miles to go. And then we get there at like 11 p.m. His bedtime's like midnight, 1 a.m. He works like basically 7 to 5 every day. 7:30 to 5:30 or something like that. Around those hours. And he can pick me up easily to be able to sustain the strength for very long. We'll see. But he guessed my weight when he picked me up almost to the T. I'm like, wow, you are good with understanding weight. He works at Discount Tires as a manager. It was very sweet of him, because I messaged him last minute before he checked out of his motel. I'm like, please wait for me. He decided to stay another night because of me. He wanted me to meet up with him. Because we missed each other the second 2 nights at EDC. The second night was terrible. I only went until midnight. I didn't get to see any DJs. I was freezing my butt off. We were all in a group. We lost my man off the bat. And so we waited for him. And so we wasted like 45 minutes to an hour waiting, and he never came out that we saw. He had to like gone out the other exit or something, and we missed him. And so the other group wanted to go to a stage that I didn't care to go see, and I was like, you know what? go try and find, whoever. But after 5-10 minutes of that, I was like, I am too cold. I was in so much pain. My back hurt. Night 2, I didn't see anybody. I didn't see any DJs. I met up with my group. I went to my rave family's wedding, which was the most important part. Meeting up, going to that wedding, and then after that, didn't see any sets, and I went back to camp and fell asleep. I think I did a video. I don't know if I posted it or not. I have to go back and check my YouTube before I post this one and such. Day 3, once I woke up, all I did all day long was troubleshoot how to charge my scooter, my mobility scooter. Because I was down to 2 bars on night 2, and I was also really afraid, with my pain and with 2 bars. We tried charging it for 4 hours, and nothing happened. Nothing. So, from day 2, we tried charging it all day, and it stayed at 2 bars. And so, I finally got a hold, it took forever to get a hold of somebody to call from the info booth. I didn't know their last names for sure. I didn't know the telephone number, and I asked the info booth in the camp, can you call this person? I don't have their phone number. They're not answering me on social media. They've been inactive for a while, probably sleeping, but they won't answer the phone. But come to find out, after I finally got a hold of them and got talking to him and stuff, he turned his ringer off because he's like, why is somebody calling me? I don't recognize this number. I'm not answering. He finally silenced his phone. And then tried calling his wife, and she actually answered the phone. And then they were like, the info booth person said my name, and they're like, we don't know Jenna. That's my name. I don't say it very often, so try not to. Chronically happy, damn it. They're like, we don't know this chick. And then I was like, you do, you're the charger of the scooter, blah, blah, blah. They're like, alright, I gotta cut. I was like, they handed me the phone. I'm like, meet me at ADA in camp, please. And then that took like a half hour. And then after that, he's like, let me wait around and see what happens. But he's like, I gotta go take a shower. And I'm like, he said, I'll take like an 8-minute shower. I'll be right back. I waited for an hour in the sun. So I sat there basically and waited for 2 hours in the afternoon until it was almost 5 o'clock p.m. when the festival opens. Blackjack ends, which I wanted to go play blackjack in camp. But instead, I wasted my time just sitting there at ADA waiting for something to happen. So by that point, I was just upset, frustrated, mad. I missed everything the night before. I was starting to miss everything at camp because everything closes down because festival starts. And then after that, he finally comes back. We take my scooter over to his trailer. We swap out charge cords. We leave my scooter sitting at his trailer for like several hours. And by the time I got back, it was fully charged. I was full on prepared to, he asked his friend if I could use her scooter. She said, only if you pay the difference. I'm like, yes, $100. Got it. So I went back to my trailer and found out from my rave family that I was camping with that they were going to leave first thing at sunrise. And I'm like, oh. So I spent all day sitting around doing nothing. And then I had to go load up my vehicle with all my stuff. Because if they were leaving right away first thing in the morning, there's no way in hell I would have had the energy after staying up all night to load my vehicle and get ready to go, and then them get pissed off at me because they're trying to leave and I'm still taking my damn time packing all my stuff and loading it up. So that was a disaster. So I was like, you know what, to avoid everything, I'm just going to pack now. Screw it, I'm going to pack now. Which made me extremely late to go to the festival. I didn't get there till like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And then I couldn't find any of my rave family at all. I kept messaging, trying to get through in chat, couldn't get anybody to respond, and I'm like, fine, peace out, I'm gonna go do my own thing. So I spent the entire last night all by myself, which honestly, I prefer being by myself unless it was with my man. I would have preferred just been him and me, because that's how we closed out night one. It was just, we left the group and it was just him and me checking out some other DJ. And we had the best time. I wish we were around during the fireworks, because he even sent me a thing last night of the fireworks, and he's like, we were supposed to be kissing when we did the fireworks. And I'm like, oh, if only we had met up, we could have done that. But we really didn't communicate how much we liked each other until pretty much the whole festival was over with, and I went to the hotel room. That's where the magic happened. Where I was like, I really wanted to say goodbye to you. And so he questioned himself, even like, he's like, do I like her? And I was like, me too. I was like, do I like this guy? I think I do. Well, I saw him briefly on the second night before we lost him. Before he did that, he bought me this merchandise backpack. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so adorable. I loved it. Little did I know he bought one for every girl in the room, but that's besides the point. And then he loaned his sweatshirts to three other girls. He would have been freezing if he would have taken his off. I didn't want to do that to him. So I told him, no, I was fine. And I wasn't fine. I should have taken his jacket, so then it would have given him a purpose to stay even longer. But I gave him a purpose to stay anyway, so. And then I did end up getting a second one from him, because he didn't get a chance to meet up with all the other girls to give him a bag. This guy is so freaking kind. He held my hand through the casinos after we met up at the motel. I spent time together throughout the day after being awake all night partying. We stayed up all night and then all day, and then passed out late at night after he did me a favor, took me to my cousin's house, picked up my toast for camping on the way home that I'm not doing now, because I'm going to see him. Inspection ahead, all vehicles prepared to stop. Get some air in. I gotta pause this. I was told my vehicle smelled like weed, so I'm trying to air it out, so I'll be back. Okay, well, I didn't get inspected or anything. Asked if I had produce like I thought I was going to be asked. Well, what else? I'm trying to use my light while I have it before the light goes away, so I'm making this dash cam. So anyways, everything's going good with me and my new bae. I am just really happy. Even though EDC had quite a few hiccups, I turned it around. I had a great time by myself on Sunday night. Even better time on Sunday morning, seeing Terry. So we'll see how this long distance relationship works out. I'm used to having long distance relationships anyway. I fully trust the dude. All he does is go to work, skateboard, and play video games. So perfect man for me. I love it. Maybe we'll be able to hit up some kind of rave this weekend event together, so I hope to party with them. That'd be great. I want to go to an LA rave. It'd be sick. It'd be sick as hell. There's got to be some kind of raves going on this weekend too, so maybe Saturday night after he gets off work, we can go to a rave. Or Sunday night if there's still going to be one Sunday night. I don't know. I don't know what the party scene's like down here. And being so close to LA, we're going to have to drive his vehicle. I wonder if I could just drop my toes off at his house. Or what we want to do with my toes on the back of the vehicle so they don't get jacked. I just don't want my stuff to get broken into. So we'll see what happens. I'll give him a call here in a little bit and see what he wants to do when I get closer. It's gonna be late at night, so it is what it is. So yeah. I need to start drinking my Red Bull now. Ooh, getting almost under 200 miles to go. Woo-woo. I'm gonna have to figure out gas and restaurant breaks soon-ish. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I know I can at least make it to San Bernardino in 100 miles. So that's probably where I'll stop. I don't know if this is the grapevine, but sure it looks like it. Ugh. I don't know. No, I think that's in Northern California. I don't know. All I know is I'm going through California. I'm in California on the I-15 South. I gotta sleep down these trucks. But I'm sleepy already. I have 200 miles to go. So it's gonna be a bit of a drive. Is that a rest area? I hate stopping, but I kinda have to. I'd rather do a rest stop. I'd rather do a truck stop, bathrooms, and gas, rather than a rest area. But I have to do what I have to do, because I want to make sure I don't hold it for too long. What up, FJ? I'm about to pass you after this truck passes us. So I got 15 miles to my rest area, and ending this video. It'll be about 30-something minutes long. And it's about the right amount of time, anyways. I absolutely love my braids. They're still going strong and beautiful on top. I'm so happy, my friend. Got my hair did. And, yeah. I was really hoping to find somebody I really connected with, and I did. And people that rave together typically stay together, so, you know, that's the same. But Baker's 37 miles, Barstow 99. Might be stopping in Baker. We'll see. We'll see. I don't need so much air. Oh, yawn. Yawn. Yeah, I'm super excited to get there. I don't have much to say, guys. I'm just like all up in my head, heart, stomach. Like, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I got my heart glasses on. Just really happy. And life is full of ups and downs and in-betweens. You never know how one thing's going to go or how everything's going to go. You know, we're in the honeymoon phase of our friendship relationship part of the friendship that we've already started building. I'm super stoked. The only problem is he's not a physical therapist. I'm like, that's the only thing I need help with. So maybe in the future I'll apply for the caretaker program again with the VA. My mom got denied because she doesn't do enough for me. So that's pretty ridiculous. I just hate lying so much about, like, why can't I get a caretaker? Why do they have to wipe my butt and feed me physically in order to get a caretaker? There's other things that caretakers do that doesn't involve just that. So that's very unfortunate. Terry's like, I'll be your caretaker for $2,000 a month. I'm like, well, we kind of got to be living together, and maybe something later on down the road. It's a lengthy process, and it's just not gonna work for my mom being the one doing it, unfortunately. It is what it is. So if Terry and I see this thing out, do eventually move in together and be together, then man, we could totally afford a good place together, especially if he was my caretaker. I mean, that'd be like, with my disabilities and his check, plus if he got a caretaker check for me, that would just mean even more. But yeah, everything's gonna be fabulous over the next 5 days, and then I gotta go home and get back to work, going to doctor appointments, back to the disabled life. I rented my scooter. Rented my scooters for the right amount of time. Didn't even use it Monday. It just sat in the freaking thing. Well, Monday morning I used it to get back to camp, but I mean, other than that, after I strapped her up, I already had everything else loaded. I just got my vehicle and pieced out. I'm like, peace. I had a bit of a line of RVs and vehicles to fight getting out of the festival, but I'm glad I left sooner, because if I wouldn't have taken the time to load up all that stuff the day before I went to the festival, the Terry and I thing would not have ever came to fruition. It just wouldn't have came to full fruition. I think things are meant to be when they're meant to happen, and I might have gone through a lot of hardship to get to the point where I was, but I made it work, and I made it work in my favor, because now I got a boyfriend. Because if I would have missed him, I don't know if we would have continued where we left off, really, on Friday night. I really like the guy. He's really warming my heart and tummy. He's trying to feed me lobster tonight, and I'm like, yummy. But it's gonna be really late at night, so I don't know if he's gonna want to eat that late with me, or just cook it for me late or whatever. whatever works. It's getting dark. I'm getting close to the rest area, I think. I don't think I'm past it. Maybe. I'll find out soon enough. I love you guys. I am all about spreading happiness. I love you all. I hope everybody else is having a great beginning of the week. Actually, it's the middle of the week now. It's so hard being, like, my schedule's all turned around with being awake at night and day, and my sleep and days were all mingled together from the festival. I have plenty of little snacks to munch on while I'm on my drive. But I'm just not hungry. I need to brush my teeth, so I'm going to brush my teeth at the rest area. That way I don't have nasty teeth that I didn't brush. I didn't brush my teeth at all today. It's 8 o'clock at night and I haven't brushed my teeth. So gross. I feel it. And it bothers me when I can feel it on my teeth. And I don't want any more cavities. To be told I'm beautiful. And compliments and holding my hand and opening my door and carrying things for me. I'm happy right now. It's going to be the next best 5 days ever. And I'm going to explore. I may go into LA and go to the Tokidoki store. I haven't been there in a long time. I'm super stoked. I'm excited. I'm going to explore Pasadena a little bit, see what Pasadena has to offer. Yeah. I know I was closing out the video, but I keep talking, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. And I just couldn't be happier to be on my way through California to see my guy. Because I wasn't originally going to be able to go this route home. But I am this time. Maybe I'll stop by my friend's house in Northern California on the way back too. You know, depending on how long of a drive it is. Yeah, it's like 400, 500 miles. I might have to stay the night at their house or something, or get a nap on my way home. I will stop by their house and visit their house and see what's up with them. The rest of it is 2 miles. Woo-hoo. Is this gas? Do we have gas here? It does show gas and dining and telephone. I can skip it. I just want to go to the rest area. Okay, it's a Shell station. I should have taken it. Oh, I should have taken it.